Hello YouTube, welcome to the channel. So today on the channel we have the cold steel SRK. This is possibly one of the best sort of outdoor blades in my opinion that cold steel have made. So let's just quickly have a look at the box and packaging. Blade length 6 inches, overall length 10 3/4 inches. The steel is VG10 San Mai. Weight 8.1 ounces. It's a 5mm thick blade with a Kray-Ex handle. That's the term they use for that rubberized handle, Kray-Ex. Now, my feeling is this will be the standard sort of SRK sheath, as to be expected. There we go. There's the picture. Yep, SRK sheath. All the sort of traditional things that you would expect. There you can see it is number 35 AN SRK and San Mai. So VG10 San Mai Steel. Let's check it out. So you open up the box. You've got the knife itself, still in beautiful wrapping over here. We'll come back to that now. And then here you have the SRK sheath, still in sealed plastic. So let's check it out, get it out of this plastic. This was purchased secondhand, but in so saying, everything is literally brand spanking new here. So the SRK sheath, again, we've got this sort of plastic at the back over here. I know they have used leather traditionally. Nice sort of multi-attachment options. Single clip, belt loop. Pretty much the de facto standard cold steel sheath. Let's put that aside over there. And then let's check out the knife itself and get rid of all this additional packaging. So, cold steel VG10. Let's just talk a little bit about the VG10 San Mai. What is San Mai Steel? So, the VG10 San Mai uses, if you have a very close look towards the edge of the blade, you'll see there's a distinct line about 5-6 mils up from the blade edge. And that's where the different steels come together. There you can see it quite specifically there. And then on this side of the blade, you'd see it as well. And that's literally, there's 2 grades of steel. On the outer part, you've got a softer sort of tougher steel, so something that's a little bit more flexible, a little bit tougher, not as hardened. And then the steel on the inside is the harder VG10 sort of grade edge retention, tougher steel. So what that does is it makes the blade both strong while still getting excellent edge retention on the knife edge. This knife is incredibly beautiful. So I've seen them with the traditional black coating, great, no issues at all. But there's something about the silver coating that really makes this knife stand out. So we have a look over there. You can see the cold steel San Mai Taiwan. Lovely edge. You've got a bit of a false edge at the top over here. Again, quite sharp for a false edge. 90-degree spines, slightly rounded. And then on this side, you've got the SRK Survival Rescue Knife. Again, maybe not this model, but the make and model of knife given to the US Navy SEALs. You've got a bit of a round out on the handles over here. This really cool sort of rubberized feeling, Kray-Ex material is really nice. This knife is incredibly comfortable in hand. And this one now you could see you've got no rear guard. So this lends itself well to sort of outdoor bushcraft tasks, etc. So for me, this knife here is much more of an outdoor beauty than it is, for example, the cold steel Recon Scout, for example, with the double guard. Those lend themselves more to fighting and maybe general purpose. This lends itself more to a general purpose sort of outdoor blade. 5mm thick steel, really nice for getting outdoor work done. Let's check it out in the sheath. So again, the SRK sheath usually, you've got some way that it clips in. And on this one specifically, it seems to be on this rubber edge. But let's check it out. Okay, so there's no click on this one. It's more of a a hold on the sheath. It does fit quite tight in there, and of course you've got your clip to sort of attach to the knife loop. This one being brand new, it's never actually been unclipped. So let's just get that loose, pop it on, and talk a little bit about the carrying of this. So you could carry it like this. You could carry it on your belt, no problem at all. Alternatively, you could actually remove all of this and just attach that to your pack. And this knife is not going anywhere. It's in there. You literally have to push up quite hard and slide it out of the blade. Now you can see it's nicking into the plastic. So I think the design here maybe not the best, because you can actually feel this thing slicing into the plastic as you slide this in and out of the sheath. So not ideal, but hey, it'll still get the job done. So let's do a bit of a cut test on this knife and see how sharp she is straight out of the box. I still have my slightly cut up piece of paper from a previous knife test. So let's see how sharp the SRK is out of the box in the VG10 San Mai. That's crazy sharp. No problem at all. Very sharp. Razor sharp, in fact. No issues at all. This knife would easily be able to get through any sort of outdoor tasks, cutting tasks, food prep, any of that sort of work. No problems at all. The SRK, like I say, I've had the SRK small, compact, the SRK-C. I really enjoyed it, but it was a little bit too small for my liking. This knife is quite large, and I kind of like the look and feel of it. The silver, definitely a lot nicer than the black finish. I know it's going to show up scratches in stock, but hey, the black finish also shows up a lot of scratches, etc. So I have no issue with that. Just out of interest, let's do a quick size comparison between the SRK and the Recon Scout. So I know the Recon Scout is a substantially larger blade, but I just thought it might be nice to do a quick comparison here. So here you've got the SRK and the Recon Scout, edge to edge on the knife. You've got about another inch and a bit knife edge on the Recon Scout compared to the SRK. SRK is an easier to carry knife, more suited without the rear guard, not so well suited for that. 5 mils, more than 6 mils, probably close to the 7 mils thick here. Both very, very capable sort of outdoor knives. But in my opinion, the SRK would definitely be the knife that I would use if I was traveling or doing any outdoor adventures, being a lot lighter, possibly with substantially better edge retention. I'm not sure. That we'd have to see as time goes on. But yeah, I really like how Cold Steel designs these SRK knives. Like I say, I've seen them in use and no problems at all. Just getting in a little bit closer on this blade. Let's just take one more close look at everything. You can distinctly see that edge difference there. It's got a lanyard loop, comfortable back. So if you want to grab onto it to push or whatever the case may be, no problem at all. Nice and thick. So VG10 San Mai made in Taiwan, Cold Steel SRK. What a knife, guys, what a knife. I really enjoyed looking at this knife and doing this review. And I'm really keen to get this knife out there and see how this particular model performs. I mean, there's so much to like about this knife. It's the texturing on the handle, everything. Just, it's well made. I'm not so sure about the sheath, to be honest. I don't like how tight it is on the blade. And I don't know, I've read reviews about that affecting the blade edge over time. I don't know how true that is. I guess time will tell. So let me know what your thoughts are on this Cold Steel SRK. Is it the right one? Do you guys maybe recommend a different model of the SRK? Let me know your thoughts. I'd be keen to know. Guys, thank you very much for watching this review of the SRK and for the support on the channel. What I'd like you guys to do is, if you don't already follow the channel, please hit that follow, subscribe buttons. Keep an eye out. We're going to be posting a lot more review videos coming up soon of different folders, knives, and I'm also putting together a really cool video all about knife choice, how to choose the right knife for the right job, for the right purpose, fit for purpose blades. So that'll be a discussion between fixed blades, folders, different blade shapes, different handle styles, where they fit in, which ones are best suited for what sort of tasks. And I'd really like you guys to be interactive on that and talk to me a little bit more around it so we can actually discuss it. So please do hit that subscribe, keep watching, and I look forward to catching up with you guys soon. Until next time, take care.